Hey everybody, it's Big Bear, and I was at the Taqueria Acapulco with my friends tonight, and we talked about something that kind of inspired this video. We talked about how Peter stood on water, and that's what I'm gonna talk about. Um, how it happened was Raquel, who's one of the girls that was with us, was how did she say? She was talking about how even the apostles weren't perfect. And first apostle she mentioned was Peter. And right away I said everybody picks on Peter. And her response was that because he's such a good example. And I also used I mentioned how everybody criticizes the fact that Peter stood on water and fell through the water because he lost faith. And and I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, Peter was the only one that tried it. Peter was the only one that tried it at all. You know, he's the only one that got out of the boat to stand on the water. And who do you know who has ever stood on water? Seriously. Yeah, you know, like people criticize it like kind of like, man, Peter, you just 5 more seconds and you would have broke the record. Like he stood on water. He stood on water. And no one else has ever done that. And yeah, Peter's had his flaws. He's had his shortcomings, and I like the way my dad put it. My dad said that an imperfect man stood on water for so long. Let me say that again. An imperfect man stood on water. You know, I never looked at it from that perspective. But like, wow. That's putting a lot of thought into it. That's serious meditation. This video is meditating right now. It's meditation. This video is meditating. No, but this video is a source of meditation. You know, dwelling on how Peter stood on water and discussing it. And what else? God, I had something else to say. Oh yeah. How it happened was he stood on the water when he was focused on Jesus. When he was focused on Jesus. But as soon as he started looking around, he started looking at how choppy the waves were. He started to doubt. Doubt crept into his spirit and to his thinking. And then he got scared. And he fell through and he was like, help me, Lord. And that's noteworthy right there. That's worth meditating on. It's worth dwelling on. You know, the lesson obviously is to stay focused on Jesus. Yeah. I think that's about it. I thought I had more to say, but you know, when this was just inspired by the conversation that we had at the taqueria. For those of you who don't know what a taqueria is, for those of you who live up north or whatever, a taqueria is a Mexican restaurant. So yeah, this is just all inspired by the conversation that we had. All right, I'm out of here.